What if I told you that the secret to unstoppable productivity isn't waking up at 5 a.m. or drinking 10 cups of coffee? It's mastering your hours. Every hour you live is either a deposit toward your dream or a withdrawal toward regret. Think about it. You don't lose a day, you lose 60 minutes at a time. And that's where hourly planning comes in. When you learn to plan your hours with intention, focus, and clarity, you become the architect of your success, not its victim. Because the truth is, successful people don't manage time, they design it. Today, I'll show you exactly how to craft every hour of your day for peak performance, laser focus, and unstoppable growth. Let's get started. Let's be real, most people don't plan their days. They wake up, check their phones, get lost in notifications, react to everything, and then wonder why they feel overwhelmed, unfocused, and exhausted by the end of the day. Sound familiar? Here's the problem. When you live reactively, you hand your time over to chaos. Emails, messages, random tasks. They hijack your attention, and before you know it, your day is gone. Now, imagine this instead. You wake up, look at your plan, and know exactly what needs to be done, when to do it, and how long it'll take. No guessing. No overthinking. Just flow, focus, and results. That's the power of hourly planning. It's not about control, it's about clarity. It's about breaking your 24 hours into focused blocks that align with your goals. Every hour becomes intentional. Every task has a purpose. Every action moves you forward. Most people think planning kills creativity. Wrong. Structure creates freedom. When you plan your hours, you free your mind from the constant stress of, what should I do next? Instead, you enter deep focus faster, stay in the zone longer, and end your day with satisfaction instead of guilt. Think about elite athletes, CEOs, and creators. They don't wing their days. They build systems. They set routines. And those routines are powered by one principle: hourly awareness. Let's break this down scientifically. Your brain works best in cycles of focus. Neuroscience calls these ultradian rhythms, natural cycles of about 90 minutes where your concentration peaks. If you plan your work in hourly blocks, you're syncing with your brain's natural focus system. You don't just get more done, you do it with less mental friction. Now, if you're thinking, but I've tried planning before and it never sticks, let me tell you why. Most people plan like perfectionists. They overfill their to-do list. They expect every hour to go perfectly. But real productivity isn't perfection, it's adaptability. Hourly planning isn't about controlling your life down to the minute. It's about designing intention, knowing what matters most for the next hour, and staying flexible when life shifts. Imagine this. You divide your day into 10 to 12 focused hours. Each hour has a theme, a purpose, a target. You don't multitask. You don't chase dopamine. You execute, 1 hour at a time. Here's a truth few people realize. You don't need more time. You need more clarity. Because when you don't decide how to spend your hours, someone else will decide for you. Hourly planning puts you back in the driver's seat. It gives you micro-control over your day without burning you out. It allows you to win the small battles that build massive victories. This system doesn't just help you work. It transforms how you live. Because when your hours are planned, your mind is calm. You know when to rest, when to work, and when to disconnect. You no longer live in reaction, you live in rhythm. Hourly planning is also the foundation of discipline. It teaches you to show up hour after hour. Because success is never built in one massive leap. It's crafted in micro wins, each hour, each task, each choice. Let's talk about why your brain loves hourly structure. When you plan short, clear intervals, your brain feels progress faster. Dopamine, the chemical of motivation, releases every time you complete a planned hour successfully. That's why hourly planning builds momentum naturally. It rewards you for staying focused. Think about it like this. Every completed hour is a small win. And small wins compound. You stack them across the day, and suddenly you've built a mountain of progress. But here's the catch. Hourly planning only works if you plan realistically. You can't cram 10 tasks into 1 hour. You have to protect your focus. Because focus is a muscle, it grows with training. If you plan 1 task per hour, you give that task your full mental energy. That's how elite performers operate. And that's what separates average productivity from peak productivity. Average people fill their hours with noise. Focused people fill them with purpose. When you start practicing hourly planning, something powerful happens. You start respecting your time. You start valuing your hours like currency. You stop wasting energy on meaningless motion. This one habit rewires your relationship with time itself. You stop saying, "I don't have time," because you realize you always did. You just didn't design it. So, in this video, we'll break down exactly how to master hourly planning. You'll learn how to structure your day for flow, eliminate distraction, and use each hour like a precision tool for performance. By the end, you'll have a clear, science-backed framework to dominate your day, without burnout, without chaos, and without guesswork. Alright, you've understood the why. Now let's master the how. Here are 7 powerful, actionable principles that will help you plan every hour of your day for absolute focus, control, and peak productivity. 1. Start with a power hour. The foundation of flow, the first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. If you start your morning scrolling, reacting, and rushing, your brain enters survival mode, not strategy mode. Instead, design a power hour, the first 60 minutes after you wake up. This is your time to prime your mind. No phone, no notifications, no noise. Here's what you do. Spend the first 20 minutes moving your body, a walk, stretch, or workout. Spend the next 20 minutes feeding your mind, journaling, reading, or visualizing your priorities. Spend the last 20 minutes planning, writing down your top 3 goals and mapping your first tasks. That's it. Because if you win your first hour, you build momentum for the next 10. Your mind becomes focused, grounded, and ready to execute. It's not about perfection, it's about ownership. If you can control the first hour, you can control the rest of the day. 2. Divide your day into strategic time blocks. Here's where real magic happens. Don't let your day be a blur of multitasking and chaos. Break it into clear hourly blocks, each one with a single focus. Think of your day like a playlist. Every hour plays a different track and you choose the rhythm. Example: 8 to 9 a.m. Deep work on your most important project. 9 to 10 a.m. Follow-up and communication. 10 to 11 a.m. Creative tasks or brainstorming. 11 to 12 p.m. Execution phase 2. 12 to 1 p.m. Lunch and recharge. Every block has a label and a boundary. When it's time for one block, nothing else exists. This creates flow segmentation. Your brain knows exactly what to focus on and when to switch. This eliminates cognitive fatigue and keeps your focus sharp all day long. Remember, when everything is important, nothing is important. Protect each hour with intention. 3. Apply the 50-10 focus formula. This technique is simple: work for 50 minutes, rest for 10 minutes. Why? Because your brain isn't a machine, it runs in cycles. Research shows focus naturally drops after 45 to 60 minutes. So instead of pushing through burnout, reset intentionally. During your 10-minute break, move your body, hydrate, breathe deeply, look away from screens. These micro breaks don't waste time, they recharge your attention system. Think of it like sharpening your sword every hour instead of hacking with a dull blade. The more you protect your mental energy, the longer you sustain peak performance. 4. Anchor every hour to a specific outcome. Don't plan tasks, plan outcomes. Instead of writing "work on project," write "finish slide deck section 2. Instead of "study," write "summarize chapter 3. When your brain sees a clear finish line, motivation doubles. When it sees a vague task, it procrastinates. That's why elite performers think in terms of results per hour, not effort per hour. You don't measure success by how long you worked, you measure it by what you produced. So when you plan your next hour, ask yourself, What outcome will prove this hour was a win? Then go all in until it's done. 5. Use transition rituals between hours. The biggest productivity killer isn't distraction, it's residue. After finishing one task, your mind keeps thinking about it while starting another. That leftover mental noise destroys focus. To fix it, create hourly reset rituals. For example, stand up and stretch for 30 seconds. Write one sentence in your notebook, "Hour complete." Take a deep breath and visualize the next task. These small rituals clear mental residue and signal to your brain that it's time for a new focus. It's like hitting refresh on your mental browser. The result? Each hour feels clean, intentional, and fully present. 6. Track your energy, not just time. Most people plan their day around the clock. Peak performers plan around their energy waves. Pay attention to your body. When are you sharpest? For some, it's early morning. For others, it's late afternoon. Schedule your most demanding tasks when your energy is naturally highest. Put routine or low-focus tasks in your lower energy windows. This way, you're not fighting your biology, you're syncing with it. Because productivity isn't about working more hours. It's about using your best hours better. Track it daily. Notice when your focus drops, when you crave breaks, when you hit flow. Then adjust your hourly plan to ride those waves, not resist them. 7. Review every hour. Reflect every day. The final piece of the system is feedback. Because what gets measured gets managed. At the end of every hour, take 60 seconds and ask, did I achieve my goal for this hour? What distracted me? How can I adjust the next one? That's it, 1 minute of reflection per hour. And at the end of the day, review your scoreboard. You'll start to see patterns, where you win, where you drift, and where you waste time. That awareness turns into mastery. Remember, time management isn't about tracking minutes. It's about training awareness. Hourly planning builds that awareness one block at a time. When you apply these 7 principles together, your day stops feeling chaotic. You start moving with rhythm, precision, and purpose. Every hour becomes a weapon. Every decision becomes deliberate. And you begin to experience something most people never do, complete control over your time. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly owned an hour? Not survived it, not reacted through it, but owned it? Be honest. How many times have you looked at the clock, seen that another 60 minutes vanished, and thought, where did that go? That tiny stab of guilt you feel? It's your potential calling out. You see, every hour that slips away isn't just time. It's a vote. A vote for the person you're becoming or the person you're avoiding. Right now, imagine this. If I followed you around for a single day and documented every hour, would your timeline show intentional creation or constant reaction? Most people live in reaction mode. Notifications control them. Meetings drag on. They say, I'll start later, and later becomes never. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Discipline isn't built in years. It's built in hours. Your dream business, your fit body, your mental peace, they all live inside how you spend the next 60 minutes. So let me challenge you. Pull out your phone. Open your calendar. Look at the next hour and name it. Give it an identity. Don't call it time. Call it momentum hour, focus sprint, creative zone, whatever matches your mission. Because when an hour has a name, it has power. It becomes something you protect, not something you waste. Tell me in the comments right now, what's the name of the hour you're in? Let's see how many people here actually take ownership. Now, quick reality check. Do you realize how much an hour is actually worth? If you earn $50 an hour, you already know the number. But if that same hour could move you closer to financial freedom, better health, or a deeper relationship, what's the real value? Thousands. Maybe your future. Yet we trade it for scrolling, gossip, or hesitation. Imagine you owned a golden hourglass. Every grain of sand inside it is pure gold, and once it falls, it's gone forever. That's your life. That's your day. That's your focus. So here's a mindset shift. From now on, treat each hour like a contract. You and your goal are signing a deal. I will give you 60 minutes of full presence, and you will give me measurable progress. Break that contract and your dreams start charging interest. Keep it and you compound success. Let me make it practical. After watching this video, pause for 1 minute and answer this. What single hour of my day, if mastered, would change everything? Is it your morning? Your mid-afternoon slump? Your late-night scroll? Find that weak link and reinforce it. Replace reaction with ritual. That's how you turn an ordinary schedule into a productivity engine. Drop an emoji in the comments if you know exactly which hour you're reclaiming today. Alright, let's turn this conversation into commitment. Right now, think about the next hour after this video ends. What will you do with it? Don't tell me, "I'll plan later." Decide now, because decision is momentum in disguise. Here's what I want you to try. Close every extra tab. Set a 60-minute timer. Pick one mission. Go all in until the timer rings. When that bell hits, you'll feel something different. Control. And that control is addictive. Because once you've tasted ownership of a single hour, you'll never want to go back to drifting again. So let's make it public. Comment, "I own my hours." That's your declaration to the world and to yourself. Because in the end, success doesn't come from talent, luck, or chance. It comes from hourly courage. The courage to design, decide, and deliver every single hour.